What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're actually going to be looking at the grand finals for Onic versus Geekfam for MPL Indo. The final results were 4-2, but we're going to be going over game number 3 where Onic won. Obviously, they were the champions. Why game number 3? So the reason why we're doing game number 3 is because I think the last game where Onic won the match point was just too one-sided, and I don't think you guys would benefit from it much. You guys are not gonna learn a lot from it. So I did game number 3 instead, where the game was a little bit closer, and yeah, I think this would benefit you guys more. And of course, I wanted to pick a game where Onic won, not where Geekfam won, because Onic were the winners for the championship, obviously. But anyways, let's look at the draft first. All right, so we see a Baksha and Angela ban here for Onic. I'm kind of surprised they banned the Angela. Usually when you're first pick, you kind of want to prioritize the Angela, but they don't want it. So they banned it. Anyway, so let's see. Joy is banned here for Geekfam and Kadita as well. I'm not really sure why Kadita still gets banned for Geekfam, but it's probably just a respect ban for Keyboy, since we all know Keyboy is quite insane. With the Kadita, also, they have it on Flex. Sans and Keyboy played this Kadita quite well. So they just don't want that map pressure around the map for Geekfam. So that's probably why they banned the Kadita. But in the meta right now, I think it's kind of hard to Kadita, because once you mess up and out-sustain the Kadita's combo, you're good to go, right? Onic ended up banning Valentina, so it's a sign that we might see an Akai, we might see a Faramis. Usually when Valentina gets banned, you see heroes like that. Heroes with big ultis get picked. They could ban maybe like a Mathilda or an Angela here. Oh, Angela's already banned. They could have banned a Mathilda or Nolan here, to be honest. I'm pretty sure Nolan was already open during this time, right? Nolan was already available, but they banned Claude instead. I'm not sure what their plan is, but I don't know if that's a worth it ban. I wouldn't ban Claude in the first phase. I would ban Claude in the second phase, but in the first phase, I don't think Claude is kind of ban worthy. Or maybe they just wanted to trade instead. Because Mathilda's open, there's Nolan open, those two are open. But usually you wanna prioritize Mathilda. So most likely Mathilda's gonna get first pick here, because Nolan struggles against heroes that are very agile around the map. So it's very hard to hit your rifts and your passive for Nolan if the enemy hero are just kind of, how do you say this, maligalig, like how do you say this, they're too agile. That's the English way to say it. They're too agile. Well, Mathilda's second skill makes his teammates more agile, so that's why Mathilda is more prioritized than Nolan. Nolan's soft counter are heroes that are very agile, like Joy, Lancelot, heroes that are fast or quick around the map because he cannot hit the rifts, right? So now there's a Mathilda picked here. It's probably very counterproductive if they take the Nolan here, since like I said, Mathilda kind of soft counters the Nolan. It's kind of hard to play Nolan with a Mathilda on the other team. So what they could do is probably pick the Faramis, so that, you know, there's no Valentina. Why not, right? They could pick the Faramis Akai or Faramis Fredrin, somewhere along those lines, like one of the junglers that are prioritized right now. Or they could even do Faramis Terisla, to be honest, because Terisla is actually pretty decent really good at the XP lane right now to prioritize, because it is so utility heavy, the meta, and Terisla is really good against utility junglers. Like if you're against an Akai and you're a Terisla, you poke him down with your second skill and you force him to Hurricane Dance with your ulti, right? If you're a Fredrin and you're a Terisla, if you have an enemy Fredrin and you're a Terisla XP, you poke him down with second skill. You can also ulti him, and it makes it harder for Fredrin to actually retribution if Fredrin gets ulted by Terisla. On the other hand, I think there's a good counter pick, you could say, for Onic, which is the Akai. You know, you can Hurricane Dance the Fredrin away from the turtle, so that you can retribution a lot easier. It's like the most simple, the simplest form of countering the Fredrin and Baksha is to pick the Akai, so that the retribution is a lot easier to execute. Alright. They also pick Lilia, but it might be a little too early here, because Geekfam could pick Rafaela here. So as we all know, Rafaela got buffed recently. She now has an anti-slow. Alright, she has a heal and an anti-slow for like 2 seconds or something like that after you heal. So that's why Rafaela is actually really effective against Lilia, right? Because your Lilia slow will not be felt that much if you have a Rafaela. This is gonna be a Rafaela, no doubt about it. There's no way they're not gonna pick Rafaela here. If they pick Minotaur here, even though they have heal, he's just gonna get slowed by Lilia, which is not good. So probably Rafaela would probably be the best pick here. So now Geekfam has two choices. They get to pick the next phase. They get the priority pick, right? So they could either ban a bunch of XPs or a bunch of gold lanes, right? So if they wanna pick a gold laner here on their prio pick, they should ban a bunch of gold laners here. But if they want to prio an XP laner here on this second pick on their second phase, I mean, they need to ban XP laners. Hopefully that made sense. So we know Boots has a lot of hero pool. He plays Diroth, he plays Masha, he plays a bunch of crazy shit that you don't even know. So it's kind of hard to ban him out. He plays Yura, he plays some really weird stuff. So I don't even think you can ban Boots out. If I was Geekfam, I would probably just ban out the gold lane. I don't think they're gonna ban out the Boots. Yeah, his hero pool is just too wide. Whereas CW, you could there are still a lot of marksmen that are considered poison or lason in what they call it in the Philippines. There's still Wanwan, there's Ixia, there's Iritho, right? Those three marksmen right now are really contested. Bruno, they banned the Diroth. I think Diroth is just okay for me. I wouldn't ban the Diroth. There's still Xborg. There's still Terisla if they want to ban XP. Onic ban Lapu Lapu. Okay, I'm surprised they banned Lapu because usually Lapu's pretty good against Framis. I'm surprised they were the one that banned the Lapu actually. There's Xborg. There is Terisla. Who else? There's Esme. Esme is really good against this team, by the way, but I don't know if they play Esme. Since they banned Diroth, there is a possibility that they play Esme, but if they want to play Esme for Luke, they need to ban Terisla. If they don't ban Terisla here, they cannot play Esme. Esme could split push and then Frederian could go for the jungle, right? If they ban Terisla here, it's kind of checkmate. I don't know what they would do against Esme, because even if they pick Paquito here, Esme is really good against Paquito. So I think Esme would have been like the best possible pick here. If I was Geekfam, I would have banned Terisla and then go for Esme here. No more Diroth, no more Terisla. Esme is like good to go. Plus you have like double sustain. Makes it so much harder to it makes it a lot harder to how do you say this? To kill the Esme. There is another way around it if these are the bans. There is another way. But let's see their ban first. Okay, they banned the Iritho. Alright, so banning the Iritho means that they probably want to go for the Ixia, since Iritho and Claude are the two marksmen that could go really good against Ixia. Because those are the two marksmen, those are the only two marksmen that could go into the gold lane, the back lane. Right? I mean there's three. There's Wanwan, there is Claude, and there is Iritho. Those three marksmen are the only three marksmen that could go into the back line. Okay, so now what they could do for Geekfam is they could probably get Yu Zhong here so that they have a gap closer for Ixia. The problem is if they pick Yu Zhong here, they're not gonna have any type of split push or whatever, right? So that's the hard part. Or they could pick Wanwan here. They could probably pick Wanwan here and it's almost a checkmate. They don't have a Valentina to copy the Framis ulti. The problem is if they pick Wanwan here, they could probably go Xborg here, which is kind of hard against Wanwan, but Xborg is not as effective anymore because of the anti-slow of Rafaela. So there's many ways around it, to be honest, to approach it. They could pick, if they pick Terisla here, these guys are gonna go Ixia. So it's really hard. Once they pick Terisla here, they're gonna go Ixia, and Onic is gonna think, oh, we're not gonna have any backline, or Geekfam is not gonna have any backline, anybody to go for the backline. What they could do is they go for the Terisla here and they go for the Wanwan. That's also another option. But it makes it harder for Wanwan to go for the backline. Why? Because the only hero that you could ulti for Wanwan is the person that you stack onto. And it's really hard. It's really hard for 1-1 to get all the way into the back line and stack Ixia, right? It's really hard, especially with a Matilda on their team. And then you have an Akai as well. So it's kind of hard. So like right here, they kind of played themselves, to be honest. They could have gone for like a, I don't know if Esme could have been better. But if they pick Esme here, they would have picked Terizla here for sure. Yeah, this ban, I'm not really in favor of this ban, to be honest with you. Because they could have picked that as well. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 would have been the only choice for me if this was the case. They have nobody to go into the back line. Nobody in Geekfam could go into the back line, so it's kind of hard for them. This was the game changer. Like, the draft was going good until right here, until the second phase bans. Yeah, and then after that, it kind of just fell from there. So these guys are more balanced, and why is that? They have a split pusher on Paquito. He's probably just gonna out-rotate the Terizla and take advantage of the 4v5 every single time. They have the Ixia with a Matilda and an Akai who could peel her. And there's nobody on Geekfam that could get into the back line. Or any poke that could even reach Ixia at all. So that's why I think Onic's draft is more balanced in this game, at least. Right? Even though they have an anti-slow on the Lilia. But anyways, let's look at what happens in the game and see how Geekfam and Onic approaches this, okay? The normal double clear. Paquito clears really fast at level 1. And Lilia clears a lot faster at level 1 as well. So, in terms of level 1, they're a lot stronger. So that's why they get to rotate a lot quicker. Like I said, that is their win condition, is to rotate a lot quicker than Geekfam. That is Paquito's strength, the agility, the mobility, the clear speed, and the mobility. Whereas Terizla, though, is a lot stronger in the team fight. So let's see what he can do in the turtle fight later on. But anyways, we're seeing, good poking here from San so far. He couldn't force a spell, though. He's probably just gonna recall, no? Oh, he's not gonna recall. He could have recalled. That promise could have recalled and reset, but he just wasted time waiting here. Definitely could have recalled. So he could fight like full HP the next fight too. Now he's fighting at half HP. He cannot pressure too much. And plus he's getting... How do you say this? Lilia is going to be out-rotating that Faramis. But then again, Lilia is supposed to out-rotate Faramis anyways. Lilia clears so much quicker. So let's see what happened here. Both junglers are at level 4. Turtle's about to be up in 5 seconds. Nothing special happened in the early stage of the game. Nice poke from Lilia and Matilda. They have a lot more sustain. They have a stronger early game. These two have a stronger early game, so they're taking advantage of that. Lilia couldn't get level 4 though, look. They're just forcing Rafaela and Faramis to not rotate here. Okay, Faramis has level 4. They can go for this fight for Geekfam. But they have to go hero, since Akai still has Hurricane Dance. Nice ulti from Aboy, but very nice retry from Kyrie right there. And nice Hurricane Dance. Let's see what happens there. Let's go back a little bit. Maybe, like, it felt like Terizla was quite behind. Terizla should have been there earlier. So let's see here. Terizla got level 4, right? He got level 4 just now. He got his ulti. And as soon as he gets level 4, I think Nael could have pulled, should have pulled this turtle in his side more instead of auto attacking it. Since you see Akai already falling back, he should have pulled the turtle all the way here instead of holding it here. This is not enough for a turtle, at least for the turtle. If this was a lord, understandable, but it's a turtle, it's really squishy and all that stuff. So if you pull the turtle here, it gives Terizla some opening to actually poke down the Akai if Akai comes near it. So Akai is gonna be forced to overextend if he wants to contest for the turtle or ulti. So that's the problem here on the turtle fight for Geekfam. He should have pulled a lot further so that they could take advantage of the Terizla that they have. But since he didn't pull, he got a little too impatient, I would say. They got forced to team fight on their side of the map, or on Onic's side of the map. So now they have to overextend. and they have to focus on hero. They tried to force the ulti on the Akai with Terizla's ulti, but then again, Akai could do that because they didn't pull. If they pulled the turtle here, they could have reset, right? They could have went hero, and then it would have reset the turtle. That's the point of resetting the turtle. That's the whole point of pulling the turtle, so that you could reset and focus on heroes, right? So Geekfam didn't do that very well on the first turtle so far. I would say Geekfam should have been in favor in that team fight, to be honest. They should have gotten it, but they didn't play it correctly for that first turtle, at least. Anyways, let's move on, see what happens next. So right here, what they could do, actually, I've seen some teams do like a double clear. So Ixia would double lane, gold lane, and mid lane, especially with the Mathilda just pulling her back and forth. But let's see if Keyboy does it. Geekfam, they're controlling the river quite well, so it is making it hard to double lane if they wanted to, since Baloy and Aboy, they're kind of just how do you say this? They're covering the river. We see Paquito's agility right there. You see how Paquito is taking advantage of the numbers, where Terizla is still trying to react. Everything happened already, and Terizla's just getting there. So that's the game plan for Onic, right? Since Terizla's quite slow. Ooh, nice cover from Niall though. He's blocking this what's it called? Ooh, nice ulti from Aboy. Okay. They probably just have to defend. I don't think they could force this. He needs to back. This guy needs to back. Bruno needs to back. He's not going to be able to defend that. He's just wasting time. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way you guys defend that. You guys are just wasting time. I'm telling you. Just wasting time. Oof. They ended up getting the cannon. They had to wait for this. I think they saw that Terizla and Faramis going down, so that's why they were going aggressive. But then again, quite risky still. After clearing this, they're probably gonna back. Yeah, they both back. The turtle's up, and Geekfam is gonna get there quite earlier. They need to force this guy to ulti right away. Force ulti, force ulti, force ulti, force ulti, force ulti, ulti. Nice. Force ulti, force ulti. God, he's so tanky. He's dead. Nice. Okay, there it is. Geekfam did that quite well. Pull the turtle. Pull the turtle. They don't have to pull it. They don't have Retri on the other side. They can just rush it. As long as he has Retri. Does he have Retri? He does have Retri. He's good. He's good. Spurs and Retri. Okay, good. Okay, now they go back farming. Good. Okay, Geekfam did that quite well. They forced the Akai to ulti. Good thing they didn't deny a cannon minion on the bot lane, because Terizla and Faramis were about to go into that bot lane, but they Onic traded right away with this tower. Oh, okay. Not a bad trade for Onic as well. A turtle for a tower. For me, I would take the tower. I would rather prioritize the tower, but then again, hey, it's better than nothing. At least Geekfam, they're getting something, right? So far, 2k gold lead for Onic. Not too bad. It's not too far off. I think they just really messed up. Oh, he doesn't have ulti. You could kill that. No? Ah, too bad he couldn't hit the taunt. Could have. If he hit that taunt, would have been really good. I think it would have been a kill. But he was too fast with the sprint. Too bad. We see Boots, right? You can see Boots cutting and outnumbering Geekfam every single time. This is the win condition that I was talking about. And every time they do a numbers game, they're gonna be forced to give away this tower on the top lane. See? Terizla did not even clear the top lane. He's sacrificing his tower just so that he could keep up with this Paquito. His tower's like falling down slowly. Anyways, let's wait for the next turtle. 1.4k gold lead for Onic. Not too bad. It's not looking bad for both teams so far. Like 1k gold lead is not too far off. If it was like 5k, 3k, 5k, you could really feel that. But like 1.5k, 2k, you don't really feel that too much. Okay, this guy needs to live. Okay, heal. Heal Luke. Okay. Ugh. Okay. The turtle's about to be up, so he just reset. Bruno... I don't know if Bruno could go against this Ixia. It's so hard to play Bruno against Ixia. You're not gonna be able to free hit since Ixia is gonna ulti. And you're gonna be out of position every time. Ah, they just gave away the turtle for free. If you guys give away the turtle for free, you need to cover here. Geekfam. If they're thinking of giving away the turtle for free, they should have controlled the river and covered for Bruno and traded a tower. That would have been the best possible thing to do. Terisla, go top lane, defend this minion wave, and then the other 3 people cover the river, block for Bruno, go for the tower. But I think Paquito knows this. Yeah, they should have covered. They should have been more aggressive here. And it feels like they're getting out macroed, and their Geekfam is reacting a little bit too late. Like, for example, like Ixia, to be honest, could have kept pushing this, cause Luke he's not there on time. Like, the initial reaction should have been, oh, Luke, go top lane. The minion wave got pushed. There's minion waves there, and then the other 3 people, okay, we're giving away turtle. We cover the river, and then we block the Paquito from defending. But even if they block Paquito, they don't have minions. That's the hard part. But at least you could possibly get a trade. If they try to cover the river here and block the Paquito, the minion wave is probably going to be too slow to get this tower. And then Lilia, Matilda, and Akai would probably end up getting the mid lane. So that's probably why they stayed mid. I was thinking Bruno had some type of minion, a cannon minion at least, but I guess not. Okay, let's see what else Geekfam could do here. Poke, okay, no more ulti. Jesus Christ, Paquito's so annoying. He just got isolated. What happened there? Why? The thing about this is, I think Nael is just too overextended here, I would say. Like, he's against a Lilia, by the way. He's against a Lilia that could slow him down if he overextends. Now, if Fredrin is away from Rafaela, the anti-slow is not gonna work, obviously. Since the Rafaela is not there. But since he's overextended by himself, I think this is a minor error. This is not good. He ended up getting the green minion, but I don't think it's worth it, really. Like, I really don't think it's worth it to die for it. It's overextended. There's no point in getting it. Maybe if he wanted to take a green, maybe he could have gone for the double green, maybe? No, even if he went for the double green, it would have been the same outcome. Paquito would have been there, and he would have died. Like, this overextension is just not good in general. Yeah, even if he went for double green, it's not good. He should have just stayed and defended. Feels bad. Now they're snowballing. Onic is snowballing a little bit harder now. Okay, Bruno is starting to hurt though. Oh my god, never mind. Paquito freaking hurts. Never mind. It's a joke. It is a joke. Ooh, nice. Oi! Bruno's starting to hurt though. Luke! Nice. Onic got kind of greedy there, I'm not gonna lie. They kind of chased too deep there. Because look, they're getting the mid lane tower for free. If they didn't chase this or greed this, they could have gotten an objective just for free. To be honest, they didn't have to overextend and chase. Because if they ended up just falling back and not flickering and going in, you got a tower for free and Geekfam doesn't get anything. I mean, Geekfam is already losing, right? If Ixia didn't get the Mathilda second skill, right? Did Ixia die here? Yeah, he did die. Onic got kind of greedy there, a little bit of discipline. I mean, it is 2-0, so maybe that is a factor. But then again, it shows a little bit of lack of discipline in Onic's side, because they just gave Geekfam some breathing room. They could have been snowballing a lot harder, but because of that mistake, 3 of them died, and the snowball stopped, and they give Geekfam some breathing room and a chance to come back. So, let's say kind of a major error for Onic side. Now they're gonna punish by getting mid and the blue buff. That's good. Getting mid and the blue buff and the bot lane tower. Good punish. Okay, they got the blue buff. They didn't get the mid lane, but they got to half health. Not bad. Ooh, why didn't they push bot lane, no? Why didn't they push this, no? That's a free tower right here. More map pressure. 3 people were dead and they saw Akai and Matilda mid. So why didn't they push this? I don't understand. The Lord is still at 33 seconds. Rafael is gonna be there to defend this top lane. So the best thing to do is just push this. Get a tower. Why didn't they didn't push it? I think that tower could have been down. No lie. Yeah, that tower definitely could have been down. Look at the cannon minion on the minimap. Ugh. Could have taken down that tower. Feels bad. So that if there's a turtle fight or a lord fight that happens, they could dive. Instead of, you know, if there was no tower here, they could dive here. If a lord fight is about to happen here. Which is in 12 seconds, the lord is about to spawn. They definitely could have gotten that tower. I think Geekfam, they're opting out of the lord. They just want to trade a tower. From what it looks like. Yeah. They're doing an Ube strat, just sticking next to each other. Okay, just scare away the Paquito. Okay, nice ulti. Hero. Tower. Okay. Back. You guys can't do anything anymore. Go right here. Lord. Can he steal? It's gonna be hard to steal solo. Akai has ulti. It's gonna be really hard to steal solo. I mean, it's Kyrie plus it's Akai against a Fredrin. Ulti. Oi! He didn't even ulti! Akai did not even... Wait, did he ulti? Yeah, Akai ultied late, actually, and he still got the red tree. Still risky from Kyrie, though. Technically, it was still a 50-50. Since he still didn't ulti. What a ballsy play from Kyrie! What a ballsy play. What could have happened here is probably ulti. Right here. The Lord right here. And then maybe ulti Fredrin and then Ixia focus the Fredrin. Somewhere along those lines. In most cases, usually you don't want to do a 50-50 retry. But luckily, he got the retry down. Luckily. Because Fredrin could have gotten that. He had a chance of getting that. It was still a 50-50. Oi! Nice ulti from Terisla. It might be a little too early though. They know Akai doesn't have Hurricane Dance. Okay, they just need to back and defend. Back and defend. Okay. See how can Geekfam win here? Geekfam could win here if they focus the front line. But the problem is Ixia's just gonna ulti and just kill everyone. That's the problem, the Ixia, man. There's no answer. There's no answer to Ixia. The only answer to Ixia here is Terisla ulti. Terisla ulti flicker on the Ixia. But it's hard. There's a Mathilda, he has flicker. There's no way, man. No way, you're dead. Almost, no more flicker for Terisla. Nice ulti from Kyrie. Okay, no more Hurricane Dance. It's the first Lord, it's alright. It is the first Lord, it's alright. They have to give this away. As you can see, like, even at championship form, like, both teams make mistakes. Oh, why did Nael go in for that? Why did he go for that? Why did he go for that? Why did he dash in? You guys see that? Like, he obviously could have gotten away. And I don't even know why he tried taunting here. Because the thing is, for Fredrin, if you're gonna taunt someone, that means you're trying to go for a poke. And to poke someone, you need at least the Faramis and the Bruno there. But if you only have Faramis here, you don't have kill potential. And you're gonna get out-poked, because Mathilda's just gonna sustain and shield everything. So, taunting here for Nael is actually really bad. Because Bruno's all the way here at top lane, right? Him taunting like that is really bad. Did he dash in again? He dashed in twice, by the way. That was the first time he dashed. And then I think he dashes in again right here, after this. Right there. He dashed in again. He could have gotten away, but he dashed in again. I don't know if it was a mistake or what, but I mean, I don't know what he was thinking. Honestly. Like, he needs to learn how to reset, I would say. This Niall needs to learn how to reset. I mean, there were still super minions. He should have just relaxed and stay cool and just defend, just reset. He doesn't have to fight every time. Like, why do people think they need to fight every single time? Just reset, and hopefully next team fight you guys win. Okay, let's see. Kinda, that's 2 mistakes from Niall already. Overextension in the jungle. 2 dash ins without any pokes in mind. What else? Three mistakes. He didn't pull the turtle far enough. I think Niall didn't do good in this game, I would say. In my opinion, at least. Yeah, he didn't pull. He overextended earlier in the jungle. And he just dashed in with no objectives in mind. Like, the Lord is still at 90 seconds. Why would you try to go for a fight? There's no point. It's like you're fighting just to fight. For no objectives in mind. You're fighting just because you want to fight. And you're behind. You're fighting when you're behind. Ooh, nice pick off. Sans kind of... He's dead. Oh my god. Sans... What even happened to him? How did he get caught? Oh, he ulted with full... I think he accidentally clicked it. He ulted with full HP. What the hell? He's trolling. Yeah, he almost fucked up. Luckily, he lived 1 HP. Hey. But this is good for Geekfam. This is good for Geekfam. They need to force a team fight here. Because if they don't force a team fight, Pakita will just split push. So they need to force this turtle, actually. Lord, sorry. They need to force this Lord. Go. Force. This guy. This Akai. Akai. Bruno Akai. It's still a 50-50. This is bad. This is bad turtle dance from Geekfam. Good thing they got it. That was really bad though. I don't think that's good. It's not good. So how do you want to Lord dance this? Usually, since we already saw that Lilia recalled, right? He was low, recalled, almost died, no more sprint and all that, no more ulti. What they could have done is they could have focused on the Akai, I think. Just let Niall do the damage on the Lord, I would say. And then let the Bruno poke this. They need to force this to spin first. And hero. They need to hero first. As long as they're in this vicinity, right here, as long as Onic is in that vicinity, they need to hero. Especially Bruno. I think Marky bursted this. I mean, obviously the shot call would be burst Lord. But I think they bursted it way too quickly. And I don't know if Marky's just following commands or what, but he definitely should have been focusing on Akai. Because in my opinion, this is still a 50-50. Even though Lilia is not there, even though Pakito's not there, this is technically, it's still a 50-50 retry. Good thing they got it. Just because they got it doesn't mean they did it well. They did it good. You know what I mean? For me, I don't care if you get the Lord. If you did it incorrectly, if you did it the wrong way, I don't think it's a good thing. It's a bad habit. Get you away from the habits. Bad habits. They definitely should have heroed first. They got the Lord, but they got wiped out. Onic just wanted a trade at that point. Yeah, still a 50-50 retry. Oh my god, is he dead? Yeah, he is dead. Why does that guy hurt? What the hell is that damage? Dead. Can they defend? Oh man, this mid lane tower is gonna be down. First kill, second. Yeah, he's dead. Eesh, nice. Give it away. The Lord is pushing top lane. Okay. But I don't think Geekfam could do anything. I mean, they ended up getting the Lord, but they gave away 2 base towers for it. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. I mean, Akai did not even Hurricane Dance in time, to be honest with you. He always Hurricane Dance after the Lord gets retried already, the Kairi. But it makes it harder for Fredrin to retry if Akai ultis earlier. That was a really good Hurricane Dance towards the end though. They ended up getting 2 kills for it. So I guess Kairi just wanted a retry battle, and then just, even if the enemy gets the Lord, they would still get -2, so they can't do anything with the Lord. Good sense of trading, I guess. Because Kairi knew that they were outnumbered. Pakita wasn't there and Lilia wasn't gonna get there in time, so that's probably why he went for a hero instead. The retribution was still 50-50 though. Alright, let's wait for the next Lord. I mean, you guys can see, right? Geekfam could win if they do things a little bit more correctly. Oh, that guy fucked up! He fucked up! He fucked up! Kairi fucked up! Okay, no more flicker. They messed up, bruh. They messed up, but the Mathilda is so annoying. Bruno, free hit Bruno. Oh my god, he hurts. The targeting is kinda... Oh, why did Baloy flicker there? Oh, he tried to ulti flicker. Okay, he flicker ultied on the Ixia. That's why. But I think right here the problem was, yes, Kairi messed up. Kairi messed up right here. I think he dashed in right here. This shouldn't have happened. He got pulled by Faramis. He first skilled and he dashed in. I don't think he was supposed to dash in. I think it's probably a mistake from Kairi. I don't think he meant to do that. But anyways, he dashed in, so no more Hurricane Dance. That's already in favor of Geekfam, right? No Hurricane Dance, no big ulti, and Faramis still has ulti. Okay. I think the problem here is targeting. Geekfam didn't have a specific target. Like, they're all over the place. These Bruno is gonna be against Paquito and Rafaela is gonna be against Paquito. Oh, at first they went for the Paquito. They targeted. What happened? Okay, they pulled Matilda. After this, they could have targeted the Akai after this. Since Matilda doesn't have pull anymore, he just pulled the Paquito just now. And Akai used retry already earlier and he doesn't have Hurricane Dance. I think Akai would have been like the best target to go for if I was Bruno and Faramis. But Faramis and Bruno, I think, went for this. I don't know if they could reach this. He still had flicker, but I don't think I would flicker for this. Could Faramis go for this? Maybe a little bit too far, never mind. Was it a good team fight though? I don't know. Geekfam ended up losing in the trade even though they were winning. Even though it was in their favor. Because what happened there before they got wrecked by Ixia ulti? What happened? Okay, they forced the Paquito to flicker. They forced the Paquito to second skill Mathilda. And then they chased the Akai. And the Ixia, man, there's just no answer to Ixia. Like, even if he got ultied by Terizla, just gets so much sustain from the shield and Oasis. But to be honest, Geekfam should have won that team fight. It was already in their favor. But they ended up still losing 2 people. Just because of that one good ulti from Ixia. Man, they don't have an answer for Ixia. I really think 1-1 could have been better, but then again, 1-1 probably would have struggled in lane. Compared to Bruno, right? It's harder, the laning phase is a lot harder if you're a 1-1. You really need to scale it out. But at least in the later stages of the game, it's harder for Onic to reach you if you're 1-1, right? But anyways, I still think 1-1 could have been a little better. Okay, no more ulti from Matilda. The Lord is up. Most likely, Onic is just gonna Lord Dance. Paquito's gonna split push the top side right there. As soon as he pushes that, it's gonna get pressured and they're gonna do a 4v5. It's most likely what's gonna happen. Oh my god, Baloy, he doesn't have Flicker. I don't know why he was there. What's his build? Oh, he has Enchanted. I don't know what his emblem is. He has Oasis though, Enchanted. If he's building Enchanted, then he probably has Support Emblem. I have seen some Rafaela do basic common emblem, so they don't have to build book anymore. Because if you're building Rafaela like this, technically you're not a front line, especially 16 minutes into the game. You're so squishy. You need Terisla or Fredrin to face check for you. You should not be the one face checking. It should be Fredrin and Terisla. So I think this is a misposition from Baloy, I would say. Yeah, right here. He should have gone around right there. Should have gone around right there. Misposition, I would say, because he's not considered frontline. Too squishy. Now it's automatically a 4v5. They're gonna give away the Lord. So this is the third Lord. This might be where everything ends. This might be it. Yeah, man, the win condition is so hard for Geekfam. The draft, it's just... Onyx draft is clearly better for this game at least. Okay, nice ulting from Faramis. Run, Fredrin, run! Oh, they're really trying to go all in on this Ixia. He's not dying, look! They cannot do it! They can't do it! There's nobody to get into the back line. He's still alive. See what I mean? Nobody gets him! It's hard, man! He's 8-1-4. There's no answer to the Ixia. I kinda just... It's a really good pick. It's a really good pick. If anything, they should have picked Yu Zhong, I think. Just so they can have a backline. Like, Luke is trying his best to reach this Ixia. He's even, like, sacrificing his flicker for it. But it's not enough, man. Teresla's DPS is not enough. If it was Yu Zhong, I think possible. Yu Zhong has higher DPS than Teresla. Could get to the backline a lot quicker as well with the dragon. I don't know how Geekfam could come back from this. If Ixia messes up, if Ixia gets caught and messes up, that's the only way Geekfam could come back from this. But it's like, the chances are slim. Super slim. Slim to none. If Onic plays it correctly. I mean, it is championship form Onic, so it's gonna be hard to find a mistake from them. Wait for a mistake from them. Usually that's what top tier teams do. Wait for them to make a mistake. Let's see, what else is here? They're just waiting for the next Lord. They're probably gonna end it on the next Lord here. I thought it was endable on the third Lord, but Geekfam really forced a team fight there so that the game doesn't end. Okay, well, what else can we see here? Teresla has vision on the Lord. Bruno's gonna try to go 1v1 to Paquito. They might do a 2v1 on Paquito here. Oh, they're not. They went back. Okay. Keyboy's trying to force the ulti from this Faramis. Oh, they're doing the Lord Dance again. Clear the opposite lane. React. Make it a 4v5. Opposite lane gets pressured. Here it is. It's a 50-50 retry. Hurricane Dance, no? Hurricane Dance, no? Here it is. Oh, there's the Hurricane Dance. Made it easier to retry. Is it even called a Hurricane Dance anymore? Jesus, this Matilda Ixia is so annoying. That's GG. There's no, yeah, that's GG. It's kind of ballsy from Onic to chase this, by the way. Really ballsy, because they're all low, see? They're all low, but I don't think Aboy could do anything here. Yeah, I think they got checkmated at the Lord Dance. It's so hard. For me, it's the draft. Definitely the draft. There's not much you can do with this against the Ixia, at least. It's really hard. If they wanted this to work, they should have executed the early game a lot better. Especially the first turtle. If they really wanted it to work. But the first turtle was kind of a disaster and they didn't do it correctly. They didn't pull. So that's probably my advice to Geekfam. They could have executed the early game better. So it was mainly the draft, but it could have worked if they executed the early game better. Other than that, I think Onic played quite well. There was one time where Sans messed up with the ulti, right? Ulti on Lilia, he messed up, he misclicked. Same with Kyrie. I know. Kyrie also makes mistakes even though he's like possibly the best player in the world. He messed up his dash or his passive dash on the first skill on Akai, and he almost died. He lived, but he almost died. I would still consider it a mistake. Another mistake was the Lord Dance from Geekfam. The Lord, I think it was the second Lord or the third Lord where they got it, but they ended up dying. Two of them ended up dying. They should have went for hero first instead of doing a 50-50. Alright, I think it would have been better. It's safer. It's a safer call. If they get Akai low or Matilda low, there is a very small chance that Onic will go for a team fight and wipe them out if Geekfam gets the Lord. So yeah, there's a couple mistakes here and there from both teams, but mainly Onic's draft kind of won it for them, to be honest. The Ixia was really the game changer. Anyways, if you guys did learn something, please subscribe, please hit the like button, hit the notification bell. And that will be all for today. Thank you guys. I'll do more videos soon. Okay, so hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys.